Hi everyone, so I know it's been a really long time since I last did a makeup, but today I'm here to do my Christmas look for you. This could be for your Christmas party, Christmas Day itself, or even for New Year's Eve. Now I have to admit that this isn't one of my own creations today. I actually took inspiration from the cover of Grazia last week, which had Cheryl Cole on, and I just thought the makeup was so amazing and she just looked so beautiful that I wanted to recreate it so that you could give it a go yourselves. So I hope you enjoy. Okay, so here we have the Cheryl Cole inspired Christmas look. So we have a electric blue / electric violet eye blended out with bronze and a little bit of gold in the corner because it's Christmas, of course. So I'll show you how to do that now. So first I'm going to start by using a small natural hair eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to use that to pop on the Mulch eyeshadow, which is a matte colour. Okay, so we're going to pop that on the socket line, bring it out into a wing and then back into the corner of the eye. So like I said, we're going to go on the socket line with that. I'll just mark it out now. Outwards, into a wing, and then we're going to join it to the outer corner of the eye. So we're just going to leave this middle bit here, the mobile lid, we're going to leave that blank for the moment because as you can see, we're going to fill that in with the purple. So that's what it's going to look like at this stage. So I'm then going to take a MAC blending brush, this is number 224, and I'm just going to go over the top of that line here like so, and just lightly blend that out so that it's not such an obvious line. And then on the wing as well, and underneath. And this next step is optional. If you want, you can just pop a tiny bit of matte black eyeshadow in the V of the eye. I'm just going to do that because I think it makes the look a little bit more dramatic and a little bit more bold. But like I said, this is a step that you can take or leave. And that's just in that V there of the eye. Like so. So now it's time for the main colour, which is this. I kind of can't define whether it's a purple or a blue because in some lights it looks really purple and in some lights it's like an electric blue. So either way, the one that I'm using today is by a brand called MUA, Makeup Academy. And I'm going to be careful with that because I got this for 10p from Superdrug because it had shattered. And actually that makes it much better for me to use because I was looking for a powder over a pressed. But normally it says it's £1, so still really affordable as well. And to put this on today, I'm going to use a small synthetic brush. As you can see, it's dirty from the other eye. But I'm going to wet that today as well. With pigments, especially if you wet them, it really intensifies the colour. And because, like I said, this is such a bold colour, it's just going to really, really bring it out. So once you've dampened your brush, we're just going to pop that into our colour, tap off any excess, and we're just going to pop this into the area that we've left blank. So we're going to kind of pat it on as opposed to swishing it on because it's wet. And you can just see how vibrant that is because it's been dampened. So just leave that tiny little corner there blank as well because we are going to put the gold into that point today. So next up I'm actually going to put the same colour, that violet, underneath the lower lash line, and for that I'm going to use a slanted angle brush. And again, I am going to dampen that as well, so it's got the same intensity that we've got on the eyelid. And you just want to take this 3/4 of the way in because we're going to put the gold on the inner corner, on the underneath as well. So it's like that. And I'm just going to take a blending brush, this one's MAC 217, and I'm just going to go over that line as well to soften it. And again, give that sort of smoky look. So now I'm going to do the gold on the inner corner of my eye. I'm using a Barry M Dazzle Dust today with that. That's sort of like a whitey gold. That one's number 27, and I'm going to use another MAC blending brush, and that's number 217 again. Pop a little bit of that on. Tap off the excess, but don't tap it too much because otherwise it will all fall off the brush. And then we're just going to put that on the inner corner of the eye here, and just underneath the line there to join the purple, blue, whatever. That just adds a little bit of sparkle and it's really festive as well, in keeping with the look. I'm going to pop a little bit more in there because I feel like I haven't done as much in there. Okay, next we're going to line the eyes. So I'm going to do the inner bottom and inner top eye line. I'm using my Exaggerate eyeliner, which if you see my videos before, you'll realise that I use all the time, but it's because it's so great. So I'm going to do the inner, top and bottom. And then to do the top, just hold up your eyelid and make sure you go right down into the corner there as well. Okay, so moving on to an eyelash. Because this is quite a bold look, I'm going to use quite a bold eyelash. I'm using Sarah Harding in the Girls Aloud Eyelure Lash Collection. So I'm making my way slowly but surely through all of Girls Aloud. And they look like that, if you can see. So they're quite thick at the ends. Because we've got that wing, that will just help accentuate the wing as well. And I'm using my Eyelure eyelash glue. Just wait about a minute for that glue to dry slightly before we put those on. Okay, so now we're going to go as close to the natural lash line as we can. Okay, so now they're on, I'm just going to use my shocking YSL sample, which I got the other day, which is my favourite mascara ever, to bind those to the false lashes, to the real lashes, and also on the bottom lashes. I'm going to put a coat of that. And as a finishing touch, I'm just going to use a sort of pearly beige colour there, which is by Natural Collection. That one's called Barley, but you can use any, and I'm just going to use that to just highlight underneath my brow bone there. So that's got a little bit of shimmer in it as well. So now I'm going to move on to the lips. So in the photo of Cheryl, she's wearing a very soft girly pink, and I'm going to use a gloss today because I think glosses are really glamorous, and especially around Christmas time, and if it's for a party or whatever, definitely prefer them to lipsticks. So the one I'm using today is called Spotlight Gloss, and it's by a brand called Famous from Superdrug. I got this for about £2.49 the other day. It was on sale, and it's really cool. I'll show you. If you open it, there's a little light. Can you see that? I don't think you can even see that. It's so bright in here. There's a light on the end of it and a little mirror on the side. So when you go out at night, you can see what you're doing. So, and I saw these about 2 years ago, and they were about £18. So that's why I was so excited to get it for so much cheaper. So that's a nice, really nice creamy pink gloss. My new toy. Smells lovely too. Now we're going to finish off with a bit of blusher as always. So the one I'm using today is a sort of pinky, peachy gold colour there. It's a shimmery one. It's by NARS, and I'm going to pop the name of it up on my blog because it's a little bit rude. So just going to pop that on my number 4 Chanel blusher brush, and I'm just going to pop that up the cheekbone today. And I'm also just going to use that Natural Collection colour there, that barley that I used under my eyebrow bone to highlight. I'm just going to pop a little bit on my cheekbone as well to highlight there. And it's got quite a frosty effect, which again is nice for winter. So literally just on the cheekbone, and I'm using a fantail brush, but you can use a blusher brush or even your fingers for that. So that's the finished look completed, and I hope you enjoy recreating this very soon. I'd like to wish you a Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year. Lots and lots of love. Bye bye.